Hey guys, welcome to another Plexus Hub video review. Now today we're going to be taking a really quick look at the Corsair K30 Raptor gaming keyboard. Now, the Corsair Raptor, is it going to be a Raptor? Is it going to eat everything, you know, in its path? Or is it just going to be lame? Now, regarding the kind of keyboard meta today, or rather what the market is switching towards, regardless of whether it's mechanical, whether it's rubberized, a lot of keyboards nowadays are coming with backlit, usual stylings, you know, WASD and the arrow keys, a different color, macro keys, but most importantly is the kind of positioning of how your hands sit on the keyboard to enable you to react really fast. Now, I've been using this for, I'd say, a week or two. I bought it for my girlfriend actually because I wanted to buy her a low-end keyboard, kind of get her into gaming. If you might have checked out on the channel, recently built her a budget build, which has actually moved case now, but back on topic of the Corsair K30, I just wanted something simple. And obviously that's what this keyboard is. I'm sorry if it's a little bit messy. It has been obviously used. It shows that we've actually tested it and not just written a review for it. Now obviously this isn't mechanical, this is rubberized, and that's gonna look weird me typing upside down on a keyboard, but it's not mechanical. But as a pretty avid typer, I mean, I do a huge amount of typing. We're talking thousands upon thousands of words a day. Typing is quite important to me. At the moment I'm just using a 10 keyless ducky keyboard, but I kind of wanted to give a rubber keyboard a shot, because obviously there aren't any switches and it's really weird compared to typing on mechanical. But the K30 wasn't actually too bad. I'd say the layout's great, the actual way it sits is great. I love the aesthetics of it. It does feel a little bit cheap, but it doesn't feel super cheap. I mean, when you're looking at the low end kind of keyboards, I mean, this is 35 quid. You're actually getting quite a good deal for your money. Like, I can't see it not lasting a long time, for starters. Oh, still had the plastic stuff on it. So yeah, you're getting, you know, a gorgeous keyboard. It types nice. Obviously with the Corsair series, Corsair is a gaming brand. You're getting stuff like macro keys and all sorts of doobies. I'd say that a lot of people spend a lot of time talking about features and stuff, and I just really wanted to break it down. Was it nice to type on? You know, how did I find that experience? Because for me, that is one of the most important things when it comes to a keyboard. Now, the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about was this weird lip. For me, I would have actually just preferred it if they made this like one flat keyboard, so it slopes back down. This just feels a bit weird. It's a place where crumbs can get kept. It's kind of why I like boards like the SteelSeries Apex. I'm pretty sure it is. That's like a completely flat and it just runs down. But you can't have it all. And obviously this design follows suit in the K70 range and all the other Corsair keyboards. Obviously they have mechanicals, but this is the membrane version, or as they like to call it, rubber dome. But it's basically membrane. So yeah, aside from that one small niggle, to type on ergonomically it's quite nice. I felt the action was really good. It didn't feel spongy like a lot of membrane keyboards do. It felt very stiff. I don't know whether this is to do with how they've actually put the keys on. Literally no idea. But yeah, really good in that aspect. The layout, the size of the keys, everything was nice. For anyone who's kind of a bit of a keyboard snob, you know what I'm talking about when companies change the position of keys a lot, or you'll end up with an enter key that comes out to about here, and then on other keyboards it's the size of the tab key, etc, etc. But the K30 is really good for the money. I can't actually recommend it enough. For me personally though, I think if I was going to spend the money on a keyboard, I'd spend like the extra £20–30. I mean, you can get QPad, make some really good mechanical keyboards, but bringing it all back down to earth, I don't think that mechanical is the best option for someone who doesn't even type. You know, I do a lot of typing, I need a mechanical. Someone who plays the odd game, nothing wrong with a membrane keyboard, or rubber dome as Corsair like to call it. So it's been really fun testing this. I'd like to say thanks to Corsair for sending me this, but I actually bought it myself. So that kind of concludes that review. And obviously don't forget to check out the Facebook, the Twitter, etc, because we've got a lot going on, and hopefully you'll like all the content that we're putting out. And also, if you are looking to buy this, I would really recommend taking a look at the K30 as well, which is the higher end board, because I recently had to play on one of those and it was gorgeous. So I'm actually quite impressed, coming from a background of smashing keyboards to pieces. The build quality on this is ridiculous, especially for the price. It reminds me of I don't know if anyone remembers the Cytec Eclipse 2, that beast back in the day. Well, that was like your generic gaming keyboard that everyone seemed to have, and you know, this Corsair keyboard and a lot of others, stuff like iRocks and stuff, they are really good for the money. But yeah, thanks for watching the video.